Hey, this is Hien with Friends Are Protecting Families, Protecting Pack. We're going to show you how to stabilize your shots with an air gun. So let me show you our build here. It is completed. There it is with tripod and everything. Now normally I wouldn't use this bottom one. Actually, I would probably use the double. So I would, with air magic here, I'm gonna bam, camera magic. So I would set it up this way. That way you have more frames holding the gun up. Okay, see, it's just more support between these two and this. Now I got the, it's called the RAUBAY tripod. I'll put that in the link description below. And what I did was I swapped out the head with a WEYLLAN Arca Swiss head. And so what you have is you're able to lock it, but also micro set the tension here, and also this part does the swivel part of the gun, so you can side to side with this level here, so you can just loosen that or tighten it. You can swing as much as you want. Now a tripod is definitely important, because I noticed that when you try to zero in and just really get those precise shots, just our simple breathing of it shakes. Like, you look to the scope, and even though you're holding it straight, but for some reason our hand just holding it up just naturally just twitch, shakes or whatever, and you kind of have to, like, you know, you know, what's it called, guide that shake into the target, where you want to shoot it at. So with the dampening, it helps with that shakiness, where you can just place it where you need to go, and it's just a smooth movement of the gun. So let me show you how, as I move it here. There it is, and you let it go. It stays where it's supposed to stay. I bring it down just a little bit. It stays where it's supposed to stay. I can go left to right real easily, up and down as you want. So, and plus with this ball, you can just rotate just how you like it. Okay. On top of that, what's cool is that you can then loosen this rail. If you really want to find the center point of the CG, now I'm going to loosen it just a little bit. My gun might be sliding because I didn't really center it on the CG, but let me try to put my elbow here so I can loosen it here. Try to find the CG point here so it doesn't slide. So you kind of find the center of gravity there. Maybe it's here, maybe it's there. It's kind of hard to tell without it falling off. Hopefully, there it is. Okay, so I guess this is pretty centered on the CG, since it's pretty well balanced, and I have this way all I can lift it up if I want me to, but it's balanced real nice at that point. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down, and we are good to go to take out some hogs or some squirrels and whatnot. Now I'll tell you a little bit about my build here. What I do have here is the Saber Tactical extended rail on top. I mainly had this because I thought about getting a thermal clip-on, but my night vision, it was an NV100 by One Leaf, actually broke down on me. I think there's something wrong with the turrets. I was trying to change it, it wouldn't go left, and I sent it in, and One Leaf was pretty nice. They actually just sent me a refund, even though I've had it for a few months. So I'm borrowing my friend's Excite HD for now until my Excite 5 with the LRF version comes in. Currently ATN is having some firmware issues that they're working on, so I won't get it for another month, but I already placed the order and it's already in. Okay, and then we have this Saber Tactical rail here too, the bottom trigger, which then helps me mount that. Now I do have this cheap tripod, bipod from Amazon. It's only 20 bucks. I didn't want to spend any more than that, but it's just nice to have on there for now. I will most likely take it off to put the infrared light for the night vision. I will probably mount it right below there to turn it on. Yeah, or if there's some kind of M-lock I can put on the side, I might M-lock it, but we'll see what happens once I get it. Now another thing I have is a sling. I added the sling thing, so then I can clip a sling onto it. The sling is currently off for now, just for hunting wise. it kind of bangs around, clinks around. So I normally would take it off once I get into my stand, but if I'm like walking around, I would have it on so I can carry it and hike in. And then I also have this this cocking lever magnetic holder so that it will hold the cocking lever back. Now I have it decocked right now. I don't want to cock it, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. But once you pull that in, let me show you what happens. When the cocking lever goes back, there's this metal part that will click in, and it kind of comes out a little bit. So kind of this little magnet kind of sticks out. You kind of see it right there. Right there, see it pop out. And so that will pop out to engage with this and hold the cocking lever back. Okay. Oh, let's look at the, I do have the tension barrel system on here with the heavy liner sleeve that came with it. Also, I have a Emperor suppressor. Let me show you that right there. Oh, it's so bright. Emperor suppressor. Okay, with a 6-inch expansion chamber, and I think that's actually pretty helpful because I've noticed that that without it, it's a pretty loud pop. So with it, I think it pops inside and then expands, loses that, reduces the pressure, and then the suppressor then releases the air out slowly out of this chamber. So I would definitely get the extra one. I mean, it is extra long. It is. But since we're hunting hogs, I want to be extra careful. So any opportunity to reduce that noise, I will do. And my goal is then to be able and maybe take down 2 hogs at a minimum, maybe even 3 if I have the opportunity to do so, or more. Okay, and I want to get it on video and to show you that it's possible. So far I've only shot 1, and the reason why they scattered was it got too close to it, and I think as soon as I hit it, they heard the sound crack. It was with the NSA bullet, so I started casting my own solid slugs that I built for my custom mold with the custom mold design. So that way it just goes right into the brain, and it doesn't like mushroom or anything like that. It's just more of like a pierce penetration into the brain, and hopefully it doesn't make a cracking noise sound on the brain. So we'll see. And then just an opportunity to maybe pick them off as they're coming in towards the feeder so that they're a little bit far apart. And then at the same time, yeah, give them some distance so that it doesn't startle the other pigs, and so I can start picking off more as they're coming in towards the stand. So that's my plan. Thanks for watching. You have any questions about the FX Impact? And the reason why I chose this was it was for accuracy, and I heard now there's a Panthera, and the Dynamic is also out. I probably bought it a few months before the Dynamic came out, so like maybe 4 months before the Dynamic came out. But all good. I'm happy with what I have. I wish this here was bigger, heavier slugs with more pressure. So I think if anything, if I do get a second air gun, my second go-to choice would be the 357 Rattler by Western Air Guns. I think I would probably get that next, and then you know, maybe I can go on a hunt with my kids or my wife and have a good old time together. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you